Hi guys, how are you today? I hope that everybody is enjoying their 420 and the eclipse vibes that are happening. Hopefully they're not feeling too chaotic. I know for myself, I've definitely experienced like a whole death rebirth portal. I feel like for the last like 2 weeks, and I feel like it's still not over. Um, but yeah, I just hope that everybody is doing great. I hope that everybody is enjoying, the weather that they're experiencing today. I don't know where you guys are all from. But where I'm at in outside of Philadelphia, it's really nice today. So yeah, if you're in the Philly area, I hope that you're enjoying the weather and getting outside. So yeah, I wanted to give you guys an eclipse reading today to help you guys navigate these eclipse energies that are basically going to be happening for the next 2 weeks. So like I was saying before, I feel like this is a very like death rebirth energy that is coming up. I've been getting a lot of like Kali vibes for myself, and like Durga vibes. So if you don't know Kali and Durga, Durga is a warrior goddess from the Hindu pantheon, and basically she is known as the slayer of demons. So in her mythology, she was fighting demons on the battlefield, and she birthed a death goddess, Kali, from her third eye to annihilate the demons totally. Okay, and that's what I feel like the energy is for this solar eclipse. I feel like we're going to be experiencing a lot of different revelations. We might be experiencing, a closing out of, patterns that we've been dealing with for a long time, whether it's related to unhealthy relationships or family patterning or, even stuff related to grief that has been happening for the past few years. I do sense that we're really going to come to terms with, ending these types of unhealthy negative energies. I feel like that's the vibe for the eclipse that's coming up. Okay, so I'm going to be working with the Mermaid Tarot today. This is my first ever tarot deck that I got from Black Moon Botanica in Scotland. So yeah, this is one of my favorite decks. So I'll be using this for the reading. So I'll start out with just pulling a few tarot cards, and then if I need to, I'll pull some oracle cards as well. Okay, so what are the vibes of the eclipse that we need to know about? Okay, the Chariot reversed. Okay, so every time I see this card, especially in the reversed, I just get some major Cancer energy. So yeah, you might be feeling like you're going to be going on an emotional roller coaster, but that's okay, okay? Don't think too much about it if it happens. If it does happen, if you feel like you're really in your emotions, if you feel like you can't really control them and you just need to get things out, just know that you're purging, okay? You're just having a big purge. You're just having a big release, okay? It's nothing that you have to think too much about, okay? So the Chariot is associated with Cancer. Okay, and I think Mars is in Cancer right now too. So I feel like this card makes sense, okay, because Cancer energy is all about, having very, very deep emotions and deep feelings, but not really wanting to show them on the outside, okay? Cancer is associated with the crab, okay, archetype. So crabs basically have a hard shell on the outside, but they're soft on the inside. And that's really what Cancer is kind of about. So yeah, Cancers can often stuff their emotions, and they can often hold on to past hurts for way too long, which like hardens their hearts or hardens, their shells in a way. So I see that you guys have probably been holding on to a lot of pain that really needs to be released, okay? And I know that has been happening for myself. Yeah, I've just been in my emotions a lot. And yeah, I just have felt like this energy of purging that's been happening, for me and probably the collective as well, is going to be really cleansing, okay? It's going to rebirth you into this new space where you don't need to be so stuck in the past, okay? So whatever emotions are coming up now, just let them rip, okay? Let them ride, okay? Don't think too much about them, okay? Because they're leading you to a big release and a rebirth, okay? All right, so let's pull some more cards. What else do we need to know here? Okay, feel this one. Ooh, the Hermit. Okay. Yeah. Um, wow, this is so on point so far. So yeah, it's really time to spend some time alone, spend some time contemplating, spend some time doing shadow work, okay? Because like I said, it seems like a lot of people are going to be in their emotions, okay, during this eclipse time, okay? So it's really important that you guys take the time to journal, take the time to shine the light on the patterns that you're trying to break, on the things that you're trying to let go, okay? The Hermit is very, very wise, and the Hermit is also associated with the number 9, okay? And 9 in the tarot is the number of completion. It's like the final stage of something, the final battle, okay? So this tells me that, yeah, you guys are in the final battle, the final stage of your current frustration, okay? Whatever you're frustrated about is about to be, yeah, fully released during this eclipse, okay? So yeah, I'm hearing it's time to shed the skin, okay? It's time to, yeah, be reborn into a new skin like a snake, okay? So yeah, there's a lot of snake energy going on. Like there's a lot of just like goddess energy, like dark goddess energy going on right now. I just really feel it. So yeah, really take the time to figure out what you guys are shedding, okay? Shine a light on that, okay? We can see the Hermit has a light here, okay? And actually something had spilled on these cards before. So yeah, basically some of the paint like came off this Hermit card. So around this light there's like smoke, and when something like happens to my tarot cards, I like usually take it as a sign of something. And the fact that there's smoke around this light kind of tells me that although things are dark and smoky, and although there's like maybe a lot of illusion around what you're frustrated about, you know, maybe you feel like, yeah, you can't get out of it, it doesn't mean that you can't, okay? It means that you just have to take some more time to reflect on your current situation. Like, yes, things are dark and smoky and uncertain, and there's a lot of illusion around things, and I feel like your anxiety could be clouding your judgment. But that doesn't mean that you can't get through it. That doesn't mean that you can't shine a light on the patterns that you need to break right now, okay? So definitely take time to journal out your thoughts over the next few days. That's going to be really important for you guys, to be able to, you know, purge what needs to be purged, okay? And let's pick one more tarot card, okay? And then I'll go into some oracles. What else do we need to know? Okay, Queen of Wands reversed. All right, so some sacred rage definitely needs to be expressed right now. Okay, so I see that a lot of you have a lot of, yeah, pent up frustration, especially sexual frustration, creative frustration. And it's really time to, yeah, embody that frustration, okay? Express that frustration through the body, okay? We don't just want to hold it in our heads and think about it constantly, okay? It's time to, you know, if you need to, punch a pillow, dance wildly, stomp your feet, like outside. If you need to, like, scream, I definitely recommend it. Screaming into a pillow could be nice, okay? It could really give you the big release that you need to, you know, let go of what needs to be let go of for good, okay? Because right now you're holding on to it. You're holding on to all that frustration in your body, this pent up energy, and it needs to be released, okay? If it's not anger, then it's either sexual energy or creative energy, okay? So maybe there's a creative project that you really want to work on, but your mind's telling you that, I don't know, like it's not going to be fruitful, like you can't do it, or no one's going to receive it well. Like that's not true, okay? You're being encouraged to embody your creativity, to yeah, fully express that into the world, okay? So yeah, because this is reversed, this tells me that there's a block in that. And same with sexual energy. Like if you feel like you want to like really, yeah, get out there more in your romantic life, or, you know, express yourself, you know, the way you want to sexually, like this is yeah, this is your green light to do it, okay? Because yeah, holding yourself back is only going to create more frustration in you. And it's not going to, yeah, it's just going to lead you to a place where you're stuck in the past, or yeah, you're angry, and you feel like, yeah, like you're never going to get what you want. Okay, so yeah, it's time to just express yourself freely. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to pull some oracle cards to see what messages they have to give us, and then I think we'll wrap up the reading there. Okay, so what message do we need from the oracle cards? This deck is the Angels and Ancestors deck. So let's see what message we need from this one. Ooh, the moon. Okay. Yo, this is so on point for the new moon, I swear. Okay, and also, yeah, the Queen of Wands, that's definitely associated with Aries, okay? Because Aries is a fire sign, so yeah, obviously, we're definitely going to be feeling frustrated during this time, okay? But overall, we have to honor the moon. We have to honor the moon phase that we're in, what sign it's in, okay, that we're going through a solar eclipse right now. We have to just ride with the energies and the natural cycles, okay, and not think too much of them, because I feel like if we dwell too much in them, we're going to get stuck, in the past. We're going to get stuck carrying pain that we don't need to carry, okay? So what we need to do is we just need to ride this eclipse out, okay, ride this new moon out, okay, and move on from that, okay? We don't need to hold on to it or harp on it too much, okay? And this also says take note of intuitive messages, okay? So it's really time to, tap into, your intuition, your heart space, your womb space. If you have a womb, everyone has an energetic womb though, so everybody, regardless of gender, can tap into that space below their belly, okay, to really tune into what messages your body's giving you, okay? So definitely, yeah, meditate over the next few days, okay? Rest, relax, okay, to really take in the messages that, your spirit guides or whatever you believe in wants to give you right now, because you're going to be receiving a lot of intuitive messages on how you can basically relax and receive. That's what I'm seeing here, especially with the Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands knows how to receive what she wants, okay? Because she embodies that very passionate, creative, sexual energy, okay? And she attracts that to her, okay? So you're going to get some messages on how you can attract that more to you, those things, okay? Things that you desire, your passions, creative, pursuits, sexual energy, okay? So really take some time to meditate and see what messages that you get around those things, okay? All right, so let's pull a card from the Angel Messages deck, or I think it's called Messages from Your Angels. Ooh, okay. This says, you are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. Okay, this is such a nice, good vibe card. Okay, so this tells me that you guys are all very special people. We're all part of a collective. We're all part of Mother Earth, okay? And we all need each other, okay, to uplift each other and to uplift this planet, okay? So remember that you're not alone, okay? You're supported by the earth, you're supported by friends, you're supported by family if you talk to them, okay? You're supported by the divine, your spirit guides. You have support in every corner, okay? And yeah, we're always, we need to remember that we're never alone, that there's always somebody that we can talk to, whether it's a friend, a therapist, a family member, a pet, okay, your spirit guides. Remember that you have that support, because I see that some of you guys may be feeling a bit lost during this solar eclipse. And it's really good to remember that. It's really good to remember that all of us have a unique service mission to this planet, a unique soul mission. And that mission can be big or small, okay? But yeah, we're all here to uplift each other and to connect with each other, to basically share love in this world, okay? So yeah, that's something to really remember over the next few days, especially if you are purging a lot, or yeah, if you're going to be in your emotions a lot, okay? And let's pull one more oracle card and then we will end the reading there. Okay, so let's see what else we need to hear. Ooh, fairies. Okay, interesting. All right, so this gives me the vibe that you guys really need to get out in nature, okay? It's really good, I feel like, for you guys to connect with the plant life around you, the trees around you. If you are a witch, you know, this is the perfect time to commune with like nature spirits or whatever you believe in terms of nature. It's really time to work with nature in your craft, okay? Because it's really important for us to ground ourselves during this time, okay? Because of the more chaotic energies. Okay, so definitely get outside, you know. I feel like it would be good for you guys to walk barefoot on the grass, or to even like hug a tree, or just to, you know, really put your hands into the earth and, you know, feel its energy. Because yeah, that's really going to help you guys stay grounded, okay? Because yeah, stuff's gonna come up for sure, okay? I don't want to scare anybody, but it just feels like, yeah, if stuff hasn't come up yet with this pre-eclipse energy, it's definitely come up for me. But if it hasn't come up yet, then stuff will probably come up over the next few weeks. But don't worry too much about it. Again, we can't get caught up in like what this stuff means, or like how stuff is playing out too much. Just know that it's a cycle and it's going to pass, okay? You just need to purge, you know, whatever you need to purge. It just needs to get out there, okay? And then it's released, okay? You don't have to hold on to it too much, okay? All right, so I think that's the end of the reading. Okay, so I hope that you guys got some good guidance from that. I want to give a shout out to Nubian NYC for this lovely headdress that I got at this event at Violets and Bloom Crystal Shop in Elkins Park. It was super, super great. It was awesome. And I saw this crown and I was like, yeah, it's definitely my vibe. So, yeah, I just want to give a shout out to them for, yeah, getting me this wonderful crown. But yeah, I hope that everybody enjoys their 420. I hope that everybody enjoys the solar eclipse and the new moon, okay? If you don't enjoy it, just know that it will pass, and I hope to see you in the next reading, all right? Thank you so much. Bye.